Well, it finally happened, folks. MCC and Minecraft have finally teamed up together to bring us the Ender Cup, a special MCC event meant to celebrate Minecraft's history, and with doing so, they brought back some OG creators while also having a banger lineup of games. On top of that, these teams had my mind blown by how unique and cool they are. So hats off to Scott Smager for doing that again. But anyways, there's the intro. I am back. So without further ado, let's just get right into the teams for MCC the Ender Cup. Alright, so first up we have the Red Rabbits with H-Bomb, Captain Sparkles, False Symmetry, and Catherine Elizabeth. Yo, glad to see Catherine's back in the event. Been a while. I don't know the last time she played. It might have been a Pride event, but it was probably MCC 14, right? When she teamed with that blue team. I think that might have been the last time she played. I could be wrong though. But anyways, yeah, we got H and Sparkles as the main duo here, and wow. That's decently strong, not gonna lie. H-Bomb is probably gonna have a lot of success with this team. I don't know if they're gonna be top 5. I could see them. I could see them getting top 5 actually. They're probably gonna get like 5th or 6th around there. I think that's a pretty fair estimate for this team. False and Catherine are two really good role players. As long as this team does, you know, at least minimum MCCI practice, they should do pretty well for this event. So yeah, I can't wait to see how H and Sparkles and False and Catherine all do in this event, because this is a very interesting team that does have some potential, but for right now, I'm probably gonna say they get around middle of the pack. Next up, we have the Orange Ocelots with Hannah XX Rose, Gemini Tay, Amesy, and Kara, aka Captain Puffy. Oh my gosh, what a team. I love how they all like kind of like changed their profile pictures to fit like the orange Ocelots theme, which is really cool because orange is like my favorite color. And yeah, this is a team and a half, definitely. Wow, Hannah and Amesy are back teaming together again. And I don't know if Kara and Gem ever teamed together. I don't know how well Gem knows Amesy and Kara. I mean, Gem's probably familiar with Amesy because they play in the event a lot of the times together, but Kara, I don't know. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this team gels together. I think Hannah, as the leader here, is gonna do pretty well with making this team work, and it's gonna be a fun team. It's definitely gonna be a little chaotic, definitely, but I could see this team probably getting like maybe like 7th. This team might be lower half, sadly. I don't fully know yet, but from the looks of it and just from my like predictions and guessing, I guess I'm probably gonna say this team gets like maybe 6th, maybe 5th, probably not. They're probably gonna get like 7th, maybe 8th ish. I don't want to be too harsh on this team, but hey, I really like the vibes that this team is giving off right now. Like the initial vibes of this team is good, but placement wise, I don't know if it's gonna be that. I don't know if it's gonna be too high. We'll have to wait and see though. This is a fire team. Get it? Because it's orange and fire. Next up, we have the Yellow Yaks with Fire Breath Man, Solidarity, Scar, and Gucky. This is a very strong team. Shane is the leader here, and then Jimmy, Scar, and Gucky are 3 amazing role players that are all going to do really well with FBM's leadership and skill. And I mean, wow, this team could pop off in a lot of games. Mainly, I could see this team doing pretty good in like survival games actually, because Shane as a leader in survival games is really good. And so like Sky Battle, survival games, maybe Ace Race. I don't know if they'll do really good at Ace Race or not. Probably not to get to the other side. They're probably weaker in movement games, but I could definitely see them actually doing pretty well in PvP because Shane's leadership. But we'll have to wait and see on event day. And as I said with Orange, this team does give off really cool vibes. So I can't wait to see how they play out on event day. And I'm really loving the Jimmy and Scar duo right now. I mean, this is a classic, and it's always hilarious to watch them play together. So I can't wait to see what this team does. Next up, we have the Lime Llamas with Smallishbeans, Grian, Dan, and Impulse. Oh my gosh, let's go, baby. The return of Dan TDM, the legend himself. Let's go. Dude, it's been so long since we've seen Dan in MCC. Oh, this is amazing, man. Love to see that he's back. I don't know if he's back because of Minecraft or if he's just back because this is just like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that's just going to be really cool. Him teaming with other older OG creators is really cool to see too. Grian and Joel is always a classic duo, and then Impulse here makes a lot of sense as well, and it's going to be funny to see how Dan Dan interacts with the rest of the team, because I know he doesn't record with these guys or play with these guys much, but like when they do get together, it is always fun because they have a lot of game knowledge, but they don't have the best, you know, skill, and so it's always fun to see how they end up adapting to their situation. I would probably say they have a decent chance of getting like middle of the pack. They're probably gonna get, sadly, like bottom 3, but if they get middle of the pack, like 6th, 7th, maybe 5th, it's gonna be definitely a fun event if they end up popping up like that, so we'll have to wait and see though. Next up, we have the Green Geckos with Fruitberries, Sykkuno, Janet, and Blau. Now, forgive me, but I'm not too familiar with Janet, and I think Blau played in the EVNT event that they had a while back. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he played in that. It was the H&R EVNT event, and I swear I saw his name there, but I'm not too familiar with who Janet is, so make sure to let me know down below in the comments who she is. I'm guessing she is either a Sykkuno friend or she is an OG Minecraft curator. I genuinely have no idea. But the way Fruit and everybody else reacted to this team, it seems like this team's going to be a really cool team. I mean, Sykkuno's back in MCC again. We'll love to see that. And yeah, I don't know how good this team's going to do. I mean, it doesn't really matter because this team's going to be a fun team nonetheless. But I mean, hey, this team could do really well because, I mean, Fruitberries is on the team, and Fruit always has a history of doing really well when people least expect it. So we'll have to wait and see, but I'm definitely excited to see this team on event day. Next up, we have the Cyan Coyotes with CPK, Philza, Michelle, and Elena. Man, this is actually a pretty solid team, I'm not gonna lie. We have the CPK and Philza duo back at it again. This is like, what, the 3rd, maybe even 4th time we've had that duo together. It's awesome to see. And then, of course, we have Dark Eyebrows and Elena, who are really good friends. So love to see that they're teaming together again. And yeah, this is a mix of just a lot of different stuff here. We got a Tryhard and CPK, which is nothing to be ashamed of because he does, you know, go crazy in these kinds of events. And we have Philza, who's like the OG, you know, oldest member of the team, wise guy. And then we have Michelle and Elena, who are the 2 real team players here that are definitely going to bring this team together and are definitely going to give it a lot of its energy. So I'm really interested to see how they end up gelling all together. I think it's going to be a pretty decent team. I don't think they're going to do too bad, but I don't know if they're going to win it either. It's a good shot at both, to be honest. But anyways, I'm probably going to give this team top 5 if I was to bet. I really like the way this team is kind of, you know, shaping up. We'll have to see if they are really able to work together very well or not on event day. Next up, we have the Aqua Axolotls with Jojo, Shelby, LD Shadow Lady, and Aphmau. Wow, let's go, man. Is this I think this is Aphmau's, yeah, first ever appearance? No. Surely she played in one of the OG MCCs. It might be Aphmau's first ever MCC appearance. If it is, you know, congratulations to Aphmau. Welcome to the MCC team, baby. But yeah, Lizzie's back. And then, of course, we got Shelby and JoJo both returning, who JoJo's coming off of a great Twitch Rivals performance. So really excited to see how this team does and really excited to see how JoJo does individually also for this event. Yeah, I'm really excited to see if this all-female team can really destroy the competition. We'll have to wait and see, but I think this team is going to have a huge backing because this team has a lot of big fan bases, so they're probably going to have some pretty crazy viewership, and I'm excited for it, man. This team is definitely going to bring a lot of the fans hype to this event. Next up, we have the Blue Bats with Tommy, Tubbo, Pizzo, and Eloise. Very, very interesting team. I did not expect this team, to be honest. I didn't expect Tommy to be the quote-unquote captain of this team. I guess it's either him or Tubbo, or maybe even Eloise, because Eloise is probably going to be the calmest here. Especially Tommy and Tubbo definitely get really, like, amped up and go crazy in these kinds of events. So maybe Eloise will be the leader here, but it's most likely going to be Tommy because of his experience. But I guess he also hasn't played an MCC for a while, so it'll be interesting to see how he does individually, but as a team, I think they're actually going to do pretty decent. Like, they shouldn't do too bad, but they shouldn't, you know, be like, you know, first overall. But I guess they could be. I mean, this event could really entail anything for anybody. But this is definitely a good team of friends, and I think a lot of people are satisfied with this team because it brings back the Tubbo and Tommy duo that we haven't seen in, I don't even know when the last time we saw this duo together in MCC. But I know it's been a little bit of time, so yeah, excited that we got that duo back. But hopefully this team can pull out a win, you know, because at the end of the day, that's the goal. Besides having fun, of course. Next up, we have the Purple Pandas with Smager, Pearlescent Moon, Whip, and Becky Mon. Wow, I actually think this is a very well-rounded team. Like, holy crap, this team might be top 3? This team might be top 3 just off of, like, my first impressions. Like, I don't even have to think, really. This team is a very, very well-rounded team. All these players can get top 25. Will they do it on event day? We'll have to wait and see, but yeah, this is definitely a competitive team. It might not look like it, but I feel like this team is going to be pretty competitive, and I feel like they might do really well. I mean, of course, this team's going to excel at the more team-based games, but even PvP, this team might be able to get out a squeaky, like, you know, 2nd or 3rd place in a PvP game. You know, we'll have to wait and see. But if this team really does want to win, then they probably are going to have to, you know, go a little try-hard in those PvP games and at least not, you know, get, like, last. And I think this team can definitely do that. Again, like I said, it's a strong team, and they have the ability to do very, very well in this event. So I'm excited to see how well they end up doing. But let me know what your thoughts are about the Purple Pandas in the comments down below. Is this your favorite team? Do you think they're going to win? Do you think they're going to get last place? I don't know. Let me know. And last but certainly not least, we have the Pink Parrots with Purpled, Tina Kitten, Disguised Toast, and Masayoshi. Yo, let's go. This is a crazy pink team. I did not expect this. I did not expect them to Purpled with the non-Minecraft players, because I mean, Purpled is a very good Minecraft player, and the fact that he's with the non-Minecraft players is really interesting, because usually they have like somebody else, you know, as the S tier role here. But hey, I'm excited because Purpled usually doesn't get to do something like this, and him leading these non-Minecraft players is going to be really interesting. You know, I mean, Masayoshi and Disguised Toast both already played in MCC together, so I mean, they kind of get how it works. And then Tina, of course, teamed with Foolish, Dream, and all of them back in the day, so I guess Tina also does understand how it all works. So it will be interesting to see how rusty they are, but they should do pretty well on event day as long as they practice at least once or twice together and like actually get everything down. Let me know if you're excited for the Pink Parrots. Are the Pink Parrots a hype team this time around? Let me know down below in the comments. And do you think that the Pink Parrots are going to win the Ender Cup? Because if they do, that'd be really cool. Also, is there going to be like a trophy? Are they actually going to bring out like a cup trophy? That'd be cool. That would definitely be something to brag about if every person on the team got a cup trophy for winning a Minecraft event. That would be sick. So I mean, it's Minecraft, man. They got the money. Maybe they do it. I don't know. But yeah, awesome team nonetheless. Alright guys, so really quick, before the video ends, I just wanted to give you guys my current MCC Ender Cup team predictions, which, as always, have a really good chance of being totally wrong, but I'm still gonna try nonetheless. In 10th place, I have the Pink Parrots. In 9th place, I have the Lime Llamas. In 8th place, I have the Green Geckos. In 7th place, I have the Blue Bats. In 6th place, I have the Orange Ocelots. In 5th place, I have the Aqua Axolotls. In 4th place, I have the Cyan Coyotes. In 3rd place, I have the Red Rabbits. In 2nd place, I have the Purple Pandas. Meaning, of course, in 1st place, I have none other than the Yellow Yaks. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Make sure to let me know which of these teams is your favorite and why down below in the comments, because it's always interesting to see what you guys think. Also, while you're down there, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, because it helps the channel out a ton. But until next time, peace.